Hi folks, just here in the Northwest Territories, in the Boreal Forest, all alone as usual, way out in the middle of nowhere. It's rare that anyone's ever with me when I'm out here trapping and hunting. Just me and the animals and nature. So anyways, as we were going along here, I just ran into a wolf kill. I kind of figured I was getting close to one because about 5-6 kilometers away from the kill, I started seeing a lot of wolf activity, packed down trails, stuff where it shows there's been a herd or a pack of wolves around. And I knew there was a possibility that I would come across a kill when you start seeing this many trails and this much activity. So anyways, I thought I'd show you guys because it's really exciting to be out here and to see what really goes on, to come across an actual wolf kill and to study and learn every time I do what really happens in nature. A lot of people have a lot of ideas about what goes on in the wilderness in nature, from television, movies, the internet, pictures, and almost all these ideas are generally somewhat false or not the exact truth. Anyways, we'll turn the camera around here and just kind of give you an idea of what a wolf kill looks like, undisturbed, untouched, far away from humans, deep in the wilderness, just nature revolving its cycle. So here we are. This was obviously a moose, as we can tell by the hair. Not a caribou, not a wild buffalo. And this is all that's left. There's not much left here. This was probably killed about anywhere from 3 to 7 days ago. Roughly a week, not quite. You can see we're in sort of an open meadow here. This would all be swamp in the summertime. Got my old Bravo there, one of the best bush machines ever made. We're in this sort of open meadow. This would all be really wet, swampy ground in the summer, and then we got little ridges of stunted boreal forest. So they pushed this moose back in against these trees here. Just imagine 8, 9, 10, 4, 3, however many wolves. I would say, judging by the tracks and the trails, this is a pack of about 8 wolves. And they pushed this moose back in against these trees, and you can just picture him in your mind backed up against these trees, trying to use them to cover his back because it's a little harder for the wolves to come through these trees and get at the moose from behind, and fighting for his life. This moose would have been standing here. You can see all the thrashing going on and the broken branches, and you can see how he was moving back and forth here, fighting for his life. And these wolves came in, and little by little they would have ripped him apart, piece by piece. That's the actual harsh reality of nature. There's nothing kind about it. Here's the stomach, what's left of it. You can see not much. There's nothing here. They eat everything, even good portions of the hair. That's something that humans can learn from, to waste less. I think in North America, the statistics say it's 80 or 90% of all food produced is wasted. There's a part of the stomach. The only thing left is a bit of crap. They even gnawed around it. So you can see this whole area, they would have been ripping this moose apart, and then the different wolves would have gone to different spots to eat a chunk they ripped out as they pulled the head, the bones and everything away. There's a scalpel, a scapula they call them, shoulder blade. Oh, and look over here, we actually got a leg. There's the only real sign of what this was, a moose leg. Other than all the hair, of course. There's a little chewed up bone. So we got a moose leg. Let's pull that out of the snow and have a closer look. So all that's left, as you can see, they didn't eat the hoof, and they didn't eat this section because it's almost just bone. There's almost nothing there. And this wolf pack can easily take down another moose. So at this point, they probably have already done that. This wouldn't be the best kill site to set for wolves anymore. We could do it, but there's not a whole lot left. They probably will come back here. But at this point, like I said, they've already taken down another moose or a caribou or something else. And so at some point, they may come back. And I might put up a few snares, a few leg hold traps, and see if we can't get something. Wolves always return to a kill by the same trails. So you got a well-packed trail coming in from the south, you got a well-packed trail coming in from the west, one from the north, and even one from the east. I'm about 32 kilometers from my cabin, which is in that general direction. You can see through the trees there, maybe just barely some mountains sticking up in that direction. And I'm going to keep heading south here to see what we can find. There's a river up ahead about another 10K, and I'm hoping to make it to the river and use it as a shortcut to get back home, skidoo down the river. Though what a day in the office looks like for me, out here in the woods. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. I hope whatever you're doing, you enjoy it as well. I know you can't see this in person, and I wish you could because it's pretty exciting. But hopefully this video gives you a little bit of an idea about the wilderness up here in the Northwest Territories. Arguably the last great frontier. And it seems to be staying that way as no more people are really moving up. In fact, it's going the opposite, and I love it.